YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here with Watcher of Realms. I usually don't go ahead and post arena videos, but I'm going to go ahead and start doing it at least a little bit. So this is going to be the single target arena. I tend to just go ahead and perform the best on this overall, so let's start with it. So obviously this is a Valderon Ardea team. It is a really low awakening, so it almost makes me wonder if they're intentionally making their BP super low. Reason being is because whenever you have like lower BP, it makes the mobs, like the demons, much weaker, and it can be a little bit frustrating. But we do have the A5 Valderon, so ideally we're able to just go ahead and one shot everything and go on from there. So let's just go ahead and see how we do. I'm gonna go and slow this down as well here. Once Valderon spawns up, there we go. Cool. All right, so 1x speed. What I typically like to do is I like to go ahead and have the Valderon dropped, and then whenever... Hello? I think he forgot to gear his Valderon because it's doing absolutely no damage. Well, hey, I'll take it. That's a good start to the video. Let's just go ahead and troll around here because it looks like he's just going to lose. This is so unlucky. I feel bad. I would hate to go ahead and my defense set up like that. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start off on a W. That's nice. The goal is obviously to push the Overlord as much as we can. It's kind of insane though, because at this point in the beginning of the week, almost nobody has even done arena. So 1870 puts me at around 700 points. So let's go ahead and chow this team. Ideally, it's a little bit better. YouTube, Smile One is currently going ahead and offering some additional top-up rewards for whenever you go ahead and purchase W Gold through the website. So we're looking at a time frame from May 16th to May 25th. So it's a really long time. If you go ahead and purchase W Gold, you are getting rare summoning crystals, you're getting diamonds, stamina pots, you're even getting additional W Gold and legendary skill crystals whenever you get to some of those higher tiers. And also, really importantly, they're even giving some additional bundles as well. So we're looking at some bonus bundles where you're getting some rare summoning crystals. You have the ancient summoning discount, which is actually really good. You're getting 25 ancients and diamonds and stamina pots. Is really nice. And then if you are curious, you have the ability to even get some recasting hammer bundles. So if you are curious just as to what all they are offering, go ahead and check the link in the description below. Thank you. This is a 3 Valderon. Overall, I would say their team is a little bit better because of the awakenings, but let's just see how much work Valderon can do for us. All right, now that he's spawned up, I just need him to go ahead and do one auto here. Okay. I'm not the most ecstatic about this timing, but proc the ult. Come on, hit one more time. There we go. So we're ahead there. The next step is to go ahead and drop the O-log the second we have the timing for it. It'd also be nice if Valderon can basically one-shot this unit here. We're at 16 cost. Valderon does the hit. I'm probably going to eat one of these hits here, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, we eat that hit, which is fine. We just need Valderon to go and do an annihilating hit. And he does not. Alright, this is probably a loss. This does not look good. Yeah, this does not look good. Valderon did not do what he needed him to do here. So let's see if we can go ahead and fix this. Probably not, though. Because this is a horrible start. Alright. Sargak here. That's so unlucky. Maybe we can clean this up, though. Alright, so that's good. We survived that. The next thing is we need this to tank up a bit. Alright, Wukong here. I'm being really sloppy on these timings, but whatever. This is 3. Let's go ahead and drop the Valderon ult. And then the second that this next unit dies, we can go ahead and do the Wukong ult. There we go. Pretty good cleanup there. There's one proc of damage. This is where it gets a little bit interesting, though. We kind of need to push as much as we can here. I'm going to ult with Sargak. And then I would like to ult with Wukong here. There we go. And that's pretty good because he's going to take 2 hits of damage here, maybe even 3. And that allows us to set up for this Valderon ult now. I'm probably going to ult once I get to like 2 are down. Yeah, there we go. One of the negatives is I'm not getting that. There we go. I'm not getting the benefit of the defense reduction, but I really just want to go ahead and push as much as I can here. There we go. There's a win. That was really close. Really, really unlucky in terms of the timings, but we got it done. Jesus, I was actually like pretty worried about losing that one. So that's a good win. 588. I guess the only option left is to attack this one, right? So let's see. At least this is a little bit of a higher BP, so it's going to take some time for both of us to take it down. Ideally, I'm able to take it down first, which sets me up pretty comfortably here. All right, so that's a tie. Valderon, go ahead and proc ult here. Oh, we just going to take it out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now I'm going to go ult with Valderon. I need Valderon to like one-shot this. Come on. Perfect. Olog, we did take that hit though, so we got that Karma of the Fallen, which is not nice, but it is what it is. Drop this. Gao Chan. We're taking 1 hit. But that's my fault for being slow on the Gao Chan. Alright, here we go. Next step. Oh, with Valderon. Sargak is here. We should go ahead and win this one. Yep. So Valderon goes ahead and hits twice. I'm liking this though because he's not really getting enough damage out. And now we're pretty set. I'm going to wait and do the Sargak ult now. And then I'm slow on the Wukong, but that's okay. Because do I need an ult? No. I'm going to hold my Wukong ult. I'm going to hold it. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the Valderon ult after this first one dies. Now, let's do it here. So that one's down. And then we're set up now for Wukong ult. Let's kind of spam this. There we go. Pretty good clearance. What's next? We have 4, right? Okay. So we're looking good overall, actually. The next thing is, let's ult with Sargak, because we want to just take these down as quickly as we can. And then let's ult with Valderon now. Next step is Wukong is going to go ahead and give us this W. There we go. And that should be another win. Oh, okay. He lived with 0.1. That's not good. But at least this is 5. So it gives us enough time to kind of charge up our rage. Especially because Val is A5, so he should get it pretty quickly here. That's good. Let's go ult here. We need to take this one down. And then ult. There we go. That's the win. Oh. They couldn't even tank it. Alright, so that's the full set there, which is nice. Let's see if we can kind of keep pushing here. See how we're doing. Because some of these teams are a little bit tricky, but they're not too crazy. What's next? We're 501. This is basically a BP team. So that you don't attack it. Let's just go ahead. I'll attack this. I'm not too concerned. They're probably going to go ahead and drop the Ardea first into the Valderon. That's what some people tend to do. But let's just see. If they're going to drop the Valderon too, that's fine. Because we're always going to take that first win. Gives us a second to also go ahead and get some rage regen and some cost. Next step is we're going to go ahead and drop the ult here. If we can, there we go. I do think I kind of trolled that. I shouldn't have ulted there, but I trust my Valderon. So I can get those points. There we go. Yao Chan. Alright, so now we're even, pretty much. I just need Valderon to give an annihilating hit. There we go. We got it. So we're ahead here. Just kind of zoom out so we can see everything. Then Sargak here. Let's go ahead and proc this Valderon ult. And then I'm also going to use the Sargak one instantly because I want to just go ahead and make sure I'm ahead of the curve here. Every like extra point I can get, I win. Also, unfortunately, Yao Chan has not switched, so Valderon's getting no damage buff really. Let's go drop the Wukong. Awesome. Perfect. I think let's just go ahead and ult with the Wukong here. Because I think I'm going to at least tie. Yeah, we're ahead. And then perfectly, we have another Valderon ult here. And let's go ahead and proc it now with the Sargak as well. Even though I'm a little bit late, it's fine. I think he got 2 hits, right? Unlucky. How's the Valderon looking? That's fine. Here we go. Should be looking at 4. Let's go ult with Valderon here. Take this one out, and then that's 3 down, ult. That's a win. That's pretty solid here. And then let's kind of give this a second. I'm going to wait until 2 of them are pretty much down. Yep, here we go. Let's go ult with Sargak. Clear this next one out. That's 3. That's 4. Let's ult with Valderon. And then ult with Wukong. Perfect. And now we're at 9-9, which is perfect because my O-Log is an unshakable will. So he has virtually no chance of really dying here. So feel pretty comfortable. You can see because he's getting those heals occasionally. We need Sargak here. Sargak is almost being too slow. Let's go ult with Valderon as well. Let's ult with Wukong. And this is perfectly fine because there we go. We had way more of a HP lead, so pretty simple. That's a very quick 5-0. I'm gonna just keep doing this up until I get to Apex, and after that I'm gonna fall because I have the worst anti-air team on the planet. So see ya.